In our history, a lot of tragic accidents have happened in the sky that have taken the lives of many people. A lot of these accidents happen because of human error. Here are the 5 most shocking events ever caught on camera that happened in the sky. On August 28, 1988, at Ramstein Air Base, a traditional air show was taking place. More than 300,000 people came to see the show. Italian jets have been performing amazing stunts. The jets were supposed to do a stunt that was called the stabbed heart. But one pilot, whose jet was supposed to be like an arrow stabbing into a heart, made a mistake and his jet collided with another jet. Both jets exploded and fell onto the crowd of bystanders. 70 people died in the accident. German politicians banned all the air shows for the next 3 years after this incident. A memorial has been built on this airbase. Air balloons are traditionally used in Egypt for tourist trips around the monuments. On February 26, 2013, in the city of Lucca, a few air balloons had been raised into the air. At a height of 1 mile, one of the balloons caught fire. Some people were trying to avoid the fire by jumping out of the gondola, only to plummet to their immediate death. The balloon that exploded and its gondola fell onto a sugarcane plantation. 19 people died in this horrible accident. Somehow 2 people survived. The accident happened because of improper safety precautions. After this incident, all balloon flights have been banned in this city. The Zeppelin Hindenburg was almost a mile long in length. At the time, it was the biggest airship that had ever been built. On May 6, 1937, the dirigible, having finished a crossing of the Atlantic Ocean, started to land near Lakehurst, New Jersey. The Hindenburg was going to land on a military base, but suddenly something went wrong and the whole airship caught on fire. In 30 seconds, the whole dirigible was covered in flame and its aluminum frame fell to the ground. Surprisingly, only 35 people died in this accident out of a total 97 passengers. The people assigned to research the cause of the accident came to the conclusion that several mistakes or misfortunes could have caused the airship to catch fire, such as a lightning strike, a bullet shot from the ground, but the most likely one was a technological mistake. The case of the Hindenburg is still open, and no one knows for sure what happened that day. This crash caused everyone to stop developing the dirigible as a vehicle for transportation. On October 24, 1960, one of the craziest accidents that ever happened with a rocket took place in the Soviet Union. The R-16 was the first intercontinental rocket in the world. During the day of its first testing, all its systems checked ready. But 30 minutes before the rocket launch, when no one should have been near that rocket, people were still working on it. During the launch, all the fuel cells ignited and the engine turned on. The R-16 instantly blew up before even lifting off the ground, and 130 tons of burning toxic fuel turned the spaceship into pure hell. No one within a 300-foot radius survived. The toxic flame was swallowing absolutely everything in its way. Burning people were running away from the flames. It's still unknown how many people died in that accident. The shuttle Challenger was a multi-user spaceship from NASA. Before the accident, this spaceship had made 9 successful flights into space. On November 28, 1986, the Challenger took off from the ground in Florida. Only 73 seconds into its flight, the shuttle exploded. The whole crew died instantly. After the Challenger explosion, President Ronald Reagan assigned a group of experts to investigate this catastrophe. The commission came to the conclusion that NASA engineers were responsible for the accident.